A father recently shared a deeply frustrating situation that left many readers stunned. Writing on a parenting forum, he admitted he felt like he was reaching his limit with his nearly 5-year-old daughter. The confession was simple but troubling. He had started to dread coming home from work. In his post titled, "I'm starting to dislike my kid," the father of 2 explained that most evenings followed the same exhausting pattern. No matter what happened, his daughter seemed to cry constantly. No candy, crying. No snacks, crying. No iPad, crying, he wrote. Even when he and his wife picked her up from school, she would already be crying because they had not arrived early enough. According to him, they were already picking her up an hour earlier than most parents. What made it more frustrating was that even when the parents gave in to stop the crying, it did not help. "She's still crying," he wrote. Over time, the constant noise and tension began affecting more than just his patience. The father explained that the situation was slowly damaging his relationship with his wife. She preferred to give their daughter what she wanted to stop the crying, while he tried to stand firm. Because of that difference, their days often started or ended with argument. "Then we wind up blaming each other," he wrote. The father also explained that when his daughter was not crying, she often refused to listen. Even simple requests became a struggle. "Ask her to do the smallest of tasks, she won't do them," he wrote. At home, the tension was growing. In addition to their nearly 5-year-old daughter, the couple also had another child who was almost 2 years old. The constant crying from the older child was making daily routines even harder. According to the father, it had become extremely difficult to put their younger daughter to sleep while the older one continued crying nearby. The stress was beginning to overwhelm him. He admitted he felt stuck between options that both seemed impossible. "I'm ready to either put my daughter in therapy, which we can't afford, or just completely give up and break down to the point I'll go on autopilot," he wrote. Then he described the parts of his life that he felt he had lost since the situation began. "I miss my nice and happy 2-year-old, he wrote. "I miss sleeping in the same bed with my wife, because the kid won't sleep if my wife isn't in there with her." Even though he loved his family, he admitted he sometimes missed life before children. "I love my life with kids," he wrote, "but I miss my life before them." He acknowledged that, compared with many serious problems people face, his situation might seem minor, but for him, living through it every day had become overwhelming. "I know in the grand scheme of things this is all small potatoes," he wrote, "but in the moment it's making me want to drive away and never come back." After dealing with a constant crying for so long, he admitted something that many parents might feel but rarely say out loud. "It's been too long of this," he wrote. "I've officially got the ick for my own kid." The father even questioned whether he was meant to be a parent at all. "Maybe I wasn't born to be a parent," he said, adding that raising children had proven far harder than he ever expected. "This is just hard." Despite his frustration, he ended his post asking for help. He wanted advice from others who might understand what he was going through and who could suggest ways to handle the situation better. Soon after, many readers responded in the comments, offering suggestions and support. Many readers quickly filled the comment section with advice and encouragement for the exhausted father and his wife. One commenter suggested that the couple might need to rebuild the boundaries that had slowly disappeared over time. "My guess is she knows it provides her with attention," the commenter wrote. They advised the parents to re-establish clear limits, even if that meant enduring the crying for a while. The person suggested simple changes, such as having the wife sleep in her own bed again instead of staying with the child. The advice focused on remaining calm and consistent. "No getting angry, no negotiations," the commenter explained. Instead, they recommended responding gently with short acknowledgments such as, "I am sorry you are feeling sad," and "I love you." After that, the parent should simply move on without rewarding the crying with attention. "If the crying is no longer rewarded with attention, she will probably stop," the commenter continued. They also suggested putting the younger child to bed earlier so that the crying from the older sister would not disrupt the process. For the struggling father, the responses offered a reminder that other parents had faced similar challenges and that patience, boundaries, and consistency might slowly change the situation.